Rev up your engines and fasten your seatbelts, because today I have a huge update to share with you. Make sure to stay until the end for a very explosive treat. Let's first talk about the heart and soul of this update, the vehicles and the garage. The garage is where the real magic happens, and boy does it happen. The garage is not used for parking cars. You can use it to repair your damaged vehicles, refuel to keep the engines roaring, rearm static weapons, and if that's not enough, you can even upgrade your vehicles. When I say upgrade, I mean it. You can install any engine into any vehicle, you can add weapons, and even handpick the armor plates that you want to install. It's like building your dream car, except you're not building a car and it's all a video game. Before we unleash the chaos of new weapons, let's talk about a little problem that I faced. I had some vehicles getting stuck, and the AI, well, let's just say they weren't the best drivers. So I put on my game developer hat and came up with some amazing solutions. The AI now has the ability to unflip and repair their cars. And they won't magically get their cars repaired, they'll actually drive to the garage when their vehicle needs maintenance. Speaking of maintenance, these vehicles are also thirsty for oil, and the AI will also drive to the closest garage to refill it when it gets low. But you know what they say, with great oil comes great responsibility, so make sure that your guys are equipped with the oil borrowing license. Now let's talk about vehicle combat and damage. Each vehicle has a somewhat detailed damage system. When you hit those vehicles just right, different parts will break and you'll hear the satisfying crunch of metal. And it's not just for a show, the damage to specific parts will affect your vehicle's performance. Ever wanted to tow a building? Well, now you can. I've introduced the ability to tow vehicles, structures, and yes, even humans. And thankfully this feature had worked out on the first try. They always do. Now, let's talk about the real game changers, the new static weapons. These bad boys are here to shake things up and add a whole new dimension to the chaos. We'll start with the lead spread, which is a machine gun that shoots at an astonishing rate but with low accuracy. Very useful for suppressing enemies and keeping them on their toes. Next up, we have the life extinguisher. It's a weapon that shoots rockets high into the sky and then they rain down like a meteor shower on your enemies. These rockets are crafted out of fire extinguishers, but not for extinguishing fires, for extinguishing lives. And while the life extinguisher is a blast, quite literally, there's still something even more chaotic coming up. Now, brace yourselves because here comes the big boy, the Dune Splitter.
It's beautiful. I've looked at this for 5 hours now. I'm tearing up, man.
This is the heavyweight champion of firepower in the game, and it hits like a freight train. Imagine a cannon so massive that it shoots water jugs filled with explosives, the infamous juggernauts. Don't forget to comment below and let me know which one of these weapons has you the most excited. Speaking of excitement, just imagine the possibilities when player-controlled armies get their hands on these vehicles. I talked about player-controlled armies in my previous video and I highly recommend you give it a watch. Thank you so much for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, keep borrowing the oil. Bye.